Hello, everyone. As you know, I'm Brigette Jackson, and today I'm going to be joined by Georgia McDonald and Gemma West as we present our whole school blackout initiative. Okay, so our blackout initiative will be rolled out in four key phases that include information sessions, trials, a competition period, and feedback. It has been designed as a whole school approach involving all students, teachers, leadership, families, and the wider community, and aims to create consistent expectations, shared goals, and a supportive culture throughout the school. Technology is a wonderful tool when utilized correctly and has many benefits that can increase academic outcomes for students, as well as play a central role in building digital literacy and ensuring students have the skills and knowledge to be safe online. This is why our initiative places an emphasis towards balanced, meaningful technology use by having scheduled blackout periods instead of completely removing technology. The rules of the competition include a school wide blackout period each day where no technology from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., including both students' and teachers' laptops, interactive whiteboards, and tablets. Teachers will record whether they and their students successfully complete the blackout period and note any extended screen free time, which can earn additional points in the competition. Results are recorded in a school wide table and compare each year level's participation in the competition. Students will engage in additional non screen activities outside of the classroom each week to support their development and earn extra points in the competition. So, the three key aims and goals for this initiative is to reduce excessive screen time in classrooms, support holistic development for students, and increase the awareness of screen time habits and potentially improve them. For the success of this initiative, there are a number of stakeholders involved that each play a unique role. Students actively engage in the learning and participate in the initiative, as well as provide feedback. Teachers need to make sure they have a developed understanding of the initiative so they can promote and implement it effectively into their classroom, monitor student progress, and give feedback about what is working and what could be improved. Leadership should provide opportunities for professional development for teachers on how they can balance technology use in their classrooms and establish policies that support students' well-being and holistic development. Families should encourage healthy technology habits and social interactions at home and communicate regularly with teachers about students' well-being. Community and experts play a role as psychologists, cyber safety experts, and other professionals can build partnerships with the school to educate students, families, about the impacts of technology and the strategies to reduce screen time. This can include community clubs, sporting active associations to offer alternative, engaging activities for students to promote active participation outside. The question is, why have we created this initiative? Well, in recent years, there has been a dramatic increase in the use of technology in classrooms and a growing concern that an over reliance on technology is having a negative effect on students' development and overall well-being in a number of ways. In particular, excessive screen time in classrooms has been found to reduce opportunities for face to face learning and quality peer interactions, which are essential for development of personal and social capabilities, a key priority within the HPA curriculum. The personal, social, and community health strand in the Victorian curriculum highlights the importance of developing students' capacity to interact with peers and participate in healthy communities. An over reliance on screens and technology can limit students' capacity to communicate and collaborate, leading to poorer social skills. In addition to this, research has found that excessive screen time can have a negative effect on students' mental health and well-being, finding that high levels of anxiety and depression are strongly correlated with excessive screen time, often making students feel isolated and disconnected from their environments. Furthermore, these concerns extend far beyond HPA curriculum, highlighting the effects of excessive screen time can be seen across the wider curriculum. Evidence suggests that while technology can be beneficial to cognitive development, it's found that excessive use can have negative impacts on areas of cognitive development, such as executive function, attention spans, and academic outcomes.
As Bridget previously mentioned, our timeline is structured as a four-phase model. Phase 1 is treated as the introductory and informative phase, which will run over weeks 1 and 2. In week 1 and 2, the information sessions will be conducted for students and families to ensure they are aware of the initiative and understand its expectations. A pre-survey will also be completed by students and teachers. This will consist of questions relating to current attitude and technology behaviours, such as do you use screens before bed, and do you think screens help you learn or teach? In week 3 and 4, we move to the phase 2, which is known as the trial phase. Classes will begin participating in their blackout hours. During week 3, each class will co-construct a classroom contract, where the teacher and students will create an agreement of expectations during the initiative. By implementing student voice, students are more likely to engage and invest more into the learning experience. In week 4, the blackout trial will continue to run and any adjustments will be made based on feedback from all stakeholders. Phase 3 is the main initiative phase, which runs from week 5 through to 9. Each week will have a main focus activity where each class aims to participate in each day to earn extra class points. Furthermore, each aligns with the HPE curriculum, either focusing on aspects of physical, mental, or social health. In week 5, students will engage in games, sports, or active play. In week 6, students will create a contract to take home to try and implement the habits they've learned so far. In week 7, students will engage in meaningful conversation with their peers. In week 8, students will participate in mindfulness activities. And in week 9, students will participate in a walk and talk with a friend where they will reflect on the initiative. The final phase is known as the reflection phase, where students, parents, and teachers provide feedback through reflection logs and discussions. A post-survey will also be completed where teachers will understand if the initiative has positively influenced behaviours, attitudes, and development within the classroom.
Everybody learns differently, but screen time can significantly impact their learning. The Blackout Initiative focuses on trying to make sure everyone, including teachers and students, are not using technology during the set period time, but also working with the community to help make sure everyone is working together, as increased screen time can lead to fewer chances to practice and develop language due to increased time on screens and the quality and quantity of these interactions at a younger age. Our initiative can help and improve these verbal discussions and improve their learning. We want to allow students to continue to learn and improve, but screens can also increase poor emotional regulation, including arguing too much, not being able to finish tasks, and having more difficult time making friends. Our initiative also focuses on this and help improve the ability to finish tasks and activities, but also be able to make friends so students can have the best chances at becoming better versions of themselves. Along with this, by starting to have a phased introduction into the initiative, we can help by improving their attention span without completely taking away screens, helping to slowly improve their attention span and reducing the need for technology. To involve parents and colleagues with the initiative that we have made, teachers and leadership for the school can inform everybody about this through an assembly, but also reminders sent by the school. By this, parents can implement this into their homes, helping to create a routine for the children. By creating a routine such as like this, families and students can provide consistency, predictability, and structure along with reducing interruptions and increasing the time for teaching within the classroom. This can also be connected to curriculum, helping parents understand the connection it has with the school. Mainly with PA, screen time can decrease the amount of time students are standing up and exercising. But with this initiative, we can try and help achieve the content stream, participate in a range of physical activities in the outdoor environments and aquatic settings, and investigate contextual factors and environments that make physical activities safe and enjoyable. This can help students get active inside and outside the classroom, but also outside the school. These kind of resources on the side allow for students to have a clear understanding of what is expected, but also allow for parents to get involved and help what are the expectations for the children and how they can help follow this to help make the initiative work. There are so many resources that can be used within the classroom to help with this initiative. One of them is the poster that was shown before. This allows for students to have reminders and expectations shown on screen for them to follow during the Blackout Initiative. Other ways we can do this is home contracts that can be used to help develop good routines and rules for the Blackout Initiative. Something called a behaviour agreement allows for parents and teachers to work together to make an agreement, which is for when behaviour is serious or repeated, helping to reduce students breaking the rules or becoming disruptive. This can also be used for both the classroom and the school-wide contracts. These resources I have provided show some of the things that can be used within the classroom for reminders and expectations. These can be used by the teacher to remind students during the Blackout Initiative time and when helping explain and refer later in the day if needed. A resource also used would be a board where students can see how they are going with the initiative and also could be seen as a competition for the classes, trying to see who can use the technology the least. Professional development meetings can also be used for the initiative, explaining how this initiative will work, making a contract among the teachers, including the one shown on the screen, the golden agreements. These help not only the students but the teachers also follow the instructions and follow the rules of the agreement. Over time, teachers can catch up and meet with each other, trying to work out the issues and things that are not going well, fixing this and making sure the initiative is working.
In order to monitor the campaign, we will be implementing a range of strategies to provide feedback and recognise if any progress has been made. Throughout the initiative, staff will participate in weekly check-ins discussing any observations they've made. Students will also be given the opportunity to reflect in their logbooks. Quantitative data will also be recorded through classroom points and student participation numbers in the Phase 3 alternate activities, contributing to the Challenge scoreboard, which keeps everyone accountable and allows for leadership to ensure everyone is participating in the campaign. The pre and post survey data will also provide valuable information as they offer insights into the effectiveness of the program. Although the initiative only spans over a short period of time, these surveys are still enough to measure significant changes in attitude and behaviours. When collecting any data or observations, all children will be identified as anonymous and all of their personal information will be confidential and must align with the school's privacy policy standards. The school must also follow their inclusive education policy, recognising that some students with diverse needs require technology to learn best, and therefore adjustments may need to be made. Additionally, many families have different views on technology use, so it is important to consider these views. Families will be consistently informed about the plan prior to, during, and after the initiative. Psychologists and tech experts hold a wealth of knowledge surrounding the use of technology. Therefore, they can assist students to understand healthy screen time habits and help families know how to set boundaries, enable parental controls on devices, and how to role model good screen behaviour. Children who regularly participate in sports demonstrate higher levels of physical activity. Therefore, inviting sporting associations to engage children in sport encourages children to participate in physical activity to overcome the amount of time spent on screens.